Early gaming.
Hey there everyone, welcome to the first official podcast. Isaiah is doing chewing ASMR for some reason.
You're welcome.
But today we're going to be talking about our first gaming experiences. So who wants to go first?
Do you guys remember the first game you ever played?
Yeah, like Mario Kart DS or whatever.
Damn. I do. I can go.
I don't remember.
And when I say game, I don't mean like those dumb leapfrog entertainment systems that your parents used to buy you.
Alright, so when we talk about early video games, we gotta establish some ground rules. So no, it has to be like an actual console.
Mm-hmm.
No freaking leapfrog. No
yeah.
No of those
D-Smile.
those demo phones your parents would give you and had like those early phone games. No.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about like actual consoles, actual video games that you can still play, and not look like
A fucking toddler.
you don't look like those man babies on like My Strange Addictions or something.
Yeah.
So, I know my first console was a PlayStation 2.
Yep. As was mine. My dad bought it for me, 2007, for Christmas.
I don't remember when I got my. I remember having PlayStation 2.
And I had two games. I had Ben 10. The Ben 10 game for PS2. I don't remember what it's called. I'll probably find it when I get home. And Lego Star Wars 2. Those were my first two games. And I first played Ben 10.
Yeah, I had a PlayStation 2. My grandparents had a PlayStation 2 as well. They had like both Lego Star Wars games. They still have them. The earliest memories I have of playing were definitely Spider-Man 2, the whole 2003 game, and GTA 3.
Yeah, my first gaming console.
Like, I don't even remember how I got even GTA. Like, I don't even remember.
I don't even remember.
Why would they let like a 5-year-old have like GTA? I just remember always having no idea, since I was so young, I had no idea what was going on. I just loved going into the street and just beating up people and just starting a massacre.
It really shouldn't matter because, like, at that age, you're, like, not really familiar with what's going on. Like, you're basically just, like, playing it.
Yeah,
like,
and Ultimate
just in
Spider-Man.
general.
I don't remember when I got them.
Yeah, like, my first console, I forgot what it was. I think it was, like, either the Xbox or PlayStation 2.
Everyone had a PlayStation 2.
Yeah. Isaiah, I will kick you off the channel if we do that again.
Okay.
Should we also establish we're not gonna do, because I have memories of those plug-in TV games with the Atari style joystick.
Oh yeah,
I had one of those for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I had a Spider-Man one and a SpongeBob.
I had the SpongeBob one.
I also had
that SpongeBob game.
I also had.
I remember, because that was my quote-unquote my sister's first gift, because I got it when she was born, and that was like, oh, here's the present for like your sister's like new present. I don't know.
Yeah, they
I don't know if you guys do that.
They take 4 AAA batteries.
Yeah, those things were beasts. I don't even remember what happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to mine? I played it for nostalgia. I only have brief like flashes of memory.
I remember the Spider-Man one. It was pretty hard.
But the SpongeBob one was pretty good though.
Yeah, but then again, I was a kid and I was bad at video games.
And since we were so young, we barely remember. I only see flashes of my.
Very bad at video games back then.
Yeah.
I had to get my sisters to play them.
What was it? My friend.
I remember I had such a good library of games, but I would only stick to like the ones that I was like.
Oh yeah.
I had like Shrek 2
yeah.
on PlayStation. I remember
The Shrek Game Boy games? Do you remember those?
No.
Or the Shrek Mario Kart
I never
game?
had a Game Boy. I started with a PlayStation.
Yeah, there was a Shrek Game Boy game that was like Shrek Racing.
Shrek.
I'm pretty sure I've heard of it.
I remember I actually made it pretty far. I think the last mission I remember playing that was pretty far ahead was a graveyard. I don't remember. It was like RPG. I also had the Cat in the Hat game.
Mm.
in my head, I didn't it's one of those memories you have that it's like, okay, this can't exist. This didn't happen. And then you Google it and like, wait, this did happen? That was such a weird... And I watched like a playthrough of it and what the hell? Like, it looked so better when you were a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're like an adult. I mean, now it just looks like absolute garbage.
Yeah, but it's like you don't remember the games at all. And like they
But you
end
remember
up
they
looking
existed.
Like, they end up looking like really shitty.
I remember the Incredibles game.
Oh yeah,
I got stuck on the first level.
I had it for Game Boy.
I think it was because it was like the movie game.
Yeah.
Remember getting stuck on Bon Voyage boss.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I made it pretty far too, and we did the picking up the people in the burning house scene.
Mhm.
I think that's rare. 'Cause I don't remember making it that far.
Yeah.
I
I have this old Game Boy game. It was Finding Nemo and the Incredibles, and the Nemo game was hard.
I had Finding Nemo on PlayStation 2. Yeah, I had a lot of PlayStation 2 games, but
I forgot which ones I had.
do you have Shark Tale?
I don't think so.
I had Shark Tale.
What
It
did I
sucked.
I remember
Pretty
Pretty
it was
I
being
have
very
Bugs
complicated.
Life. I have Bugs Life.
the Bugs Life.
Yeah.
I played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
What else? Did I have Simpsons? I don't know for PS2. No, I'm pretty sure it's just for Xbox.
Yeah, I had a lot. I don't even remember where I got them. I just remember that.
Did you have Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island?
I had Nicktoons on the Wii.
I
though.
didn't have that. I had the SpongeBob
I had the
movie.
Nicktoons
Battle
one
for
with
Bikini
the robots. I had the Nicktoons one with the robot clones.
Bottom. Yeah.
That one was hard too. But again, you're a kid, so.
Yeah.
I remember whenever I played a game and my friend came over and we were playing Dead Rising 2. He was like, yeah, we can play it. And then he'd like, yeah, the entire game is on a timer. And I'm like, oh, nope, I'm not playing this game. I'm sorry. That was my least favorite.
I hate being timed.
I hated playing timer games when I was little. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I remember, though, for Mario Kart DS, like, I was, like, really, really blind as a kid, so I didn't really see, like, anything that well. And I would pay attention to the bottom screen, and I would look at the character icons, and I remember me looking at, like, Bowser's icon, and me, like, being, who the fuck is that? Because it was just, like, a bunch of pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Pretty good DS.
Do you remember, or do you play with, like, have you ever played with, like, a kid younger than you? And they're like, they want to play a game, and you don't want to play with them because you're like, when they lose, they're going to cry, and it's all they want to play. I have a kid who always like, let's play Mario Kart, and I was like, oh.
I'm pretty sure I did once at, like, a family gathering.
I
And,
know.
like, all the kids came up to
The
me.
cousins.
Yeah.
It's always the cousins.
All my cousins came up to me and were like, what are you doing? And I'm like, playing my game. And they're like, can I play? And I would sometimes always bring like 2 DSs just in case, so like to play.
There's like
And,
nothing in
I-
here, I'm going to finish it off.
I did it because I tried to avoid that because it was because they would ask too many questions about the game.
Yeah.
How do
And
I?
it's just irritating.
Yeah, you'd have to
You have to like basically teach a younger kid how to control the game.
Yeah.
And since they're kids, they overcomplicate the simplest things. They press that button. Which button? That button. Oh, this one. Why didn't it work? Your timing was
I'm
off.
still like that too sometimes, just like for the first
Did
time
you
I
ever
played
let
it.
your siblings play a game and they deleted all your save file? Oh,
I was that sibling. Like, I don't have any younger siblings, so I never had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like, I remember Mario Kart Wii. Oh my god. Actually, not even Mario Kart Wii. The entire Wii system. I was like, I went in the back menus for the settings, and I was like, huh, this is weird. And then I somehow deleted all the settings. Like, I didn't know I was deleting all the data. And then I go back in Mario Kart, or whatever. Everything is like how it started,
Yeah,
and then I
can't
just
believe-
remember like crying because I
I can't
didn't
believe that
know.
was 13 years ago.
Yeah.
That the Wii came out, and since we were kids, we thought it was like the the holy grail.
You're
of,
like, oh shoot, motion controls.
motion controls. Everyone was buying them.
Oh my god.
My freaking great aunt had one. Her favorite was the Link game. That when you had the gun.
No, yeah.
You know what that one?
Yeah.
She like made it to like the final boss. We were all like gathered around. It was
Do you remember all those dumb Wii add-ons they had?
the
Wii,
bat.
There's a Wii tennis bat, the Wii tennis
I got
racket.
them all for Christmas.
I remember the accessories for Wii Sports.
I really like the Link game though. When you
Yeah,
had the gun.
yeah, the Link's crossbow training.
Yeah. Yeah, but like the bosses were crazy in that one too.
Mm-hmm.
You played them? Have you
I
played
never
them?
played like Legend of Zelda. I only have 2
It
Zelda
wasn't
games.
even legit. I don't even know how my aunt got it. She just had
Oh, I
think
think,
it was-
I know what you guys are talking about now.
The
like
gun?
Link's crossbow training.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. I never had that.
Yeah, I
It's
think
based
it
off,
came. I think it just you got the gun, and the game came with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You
It's
play.
so
'Cause that was-
random for fucking Zelda
but
games.
it was.
to have
I
a gun.
remember the bosses were
I know,
really
especially 'cause-
intense.
Especially because like Link has never used a crossbow before. It's always just a normal bow.
Yeah, and then
I
they
re-
add the
I
gun.
remember I haven't played it, so I remember it was like kind of like the Mario Kart like stage, and there would be like 3, and then like the last one would be the boss one would be like target shooting and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like the boss, I think the final boss is the giant skeleton Skalthos.
Yes, but
And he's
the
got
hands,
like his
the
hands
palms-
have the targets on
Yeah,
them, and you have to
that's
shoot
the
them.
one. But the one I remember the most was the knight.
Yeah.
That had the
Good. How are you?
one I remember was the one with the was his name Dark Knight or was
Yeah,
it
the Dark Knight.
Dark? He like turned into bats and stuff. He had to shoot like the white bat to like weaken him. It was insane. That one was the hardest one besides the final boss.
Yeah.
And my dad was really addicted to that game, and he got to the final boss, and I think he beat it. I don't remember. We were all gathered around, and we were like, because of family and stuff.
Yeah, that reminds me
Yeah.
of when I played Skyward Sword, and they had these dumb trials because it's a Zelda game, so you have to do trials. And, oh my god. If I ever had to go back in time and play that game from scratch, I might have to shoot myself. It was really bad. Like, I hated it so much.
Yeah.
Um,
So we'll keep talking about the Wii, because
Yeah.
that was obviously all of our early games, because we were all like 6 when it came out.
Yeah,
mhm.
I only started to like get the Wii when I was like 10 or something.
Yeah, my dad and my aunt bought me a Wii, and I got Super Smash Bros. For it.
Brawl.
I got like Mario Kart and New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, everyone got Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Is that-
Mario Kart and Brawl.
You guys know that Mario Kart is like still going, like
Mhm.
really
Yeah.
strong. It's like really cool.
Yeah, what? Mario Kart World Tour is coming out?
Yeah, soon, but I doubt that's gonna last for long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
We played Mario Kart.
remember it was always a pain to assemble too,
Mm-hmm.
to program and stuff. Like when we set up my aunt's, it took like hours.
Yeah, you had to get the Wii bar, you had to
The
make
bar,
sure
then you had
was
to program the settings,
Mhm.
do this.
I used to bring my Wii with me everywhere. It'd be in my backpack, and I remember hooking it up and being
I
like...
remember when my aunt found out about the Mii's, and she called and she was so hyped about it. She's like, they look just like you, and you came over and it's just this dumb looking cartoon character, and you're like, it's not.
Am I that ugly?
I remember I would like, I don't know if you guys did this, but I would just like use the same mouth, the same nose, and the same eyes for literally everyone.
Mhm.
Because I didn't like the other settings that much at all.
I made a me for like all the people I like.
Yeah, so did I. We had to do all our family members. Even
I-
though they haven't even though they would never touch a Wii in their life.
Yeah, I only
Why?
did like my siblings because those were like the only people who would play with me when it came
We're
out.
gonna do your we'll do your cousins, like brothers, like uncle. What? What are you talking about? Who? I've never met them. Why we got?
He lives in Florida.
Yeah.
What?
He lives in another
Like,
state. How do you-
even then, I never really made me's for anyone, only once, and now it was like super awkward just to make me's for like people I knew because like they wouldn't know about it anyways.
especially if they were sitting with you and they'd like scold you if you got like a detail wrong or something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Like you wouldn't even. Yeah.
Yeah, now avatar systems are like gone completely. Xbox still has their Xbox avatars.
I will admit, Xbox avatars were indeed better than the Wii ones. Wii's were more simplistic, while Xbox ones were more like... Because the
Original
Xbox more
Xbox?
like... Huh?
Original Xbox?
Xbox 360.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
avatars.
I also, yeah, I know what you guys
You had better... it was more fun doing Xbox avatars than like doing the Wii.
Oh, that's a lot of salt, man.
So...
I remember for Xbox 360, like, my
Yeah.
dad actually, like, played that the most. Because he got, like, Left 4
Yeah, I
Dead 2.
remember. Because
You played that a lot.
I had a PlayStation 2 till the PlayStation 2 I was like 13.
I
Yeah.
still have my PS2.
I had to
Like-
sell mine to get a 360 because I went over a classmate of ours house once because we were chill. It was like 7th grade, and we played the Xbox, and I was so amazed by it.
Yeah.
So I told my mom we had to get it, and she's like, "Well, we gotta sell all your PlayStation games and your PlayStation." So I was like, "Alright." And I was like, "Okay," and I did,
Yeah.
and I got the 360, which I still have.
Oh, you have the 360?
Yeah, I still got it.
Oh, I have some 360 games we could do.
Yeah, I came over and we played Saints Row.
Yeah.
We played Saints Row 3.
Oh,
I came over
at
to
your
your
house.
house
At
No,
your house, not
No,
my
at your
house.
house. Yeah,
What?
I came over with Saints Row before.
I feel like I would vaguely remember that, but I only remember it, like, at your house. Like, literally. But I don't remember it playing at my
I
house.
definitely, because I remember having my...
That's okay.
I remember having... I
Yeah.
remember having my Xbox hooked up to my room, and my room was always a mess, so I highly
Yeah.
doubt that you... The only time I can recall someone coming over was Kyle. It
Yeah.
was the only time someone came up to my room to play Saints Row.
No,
was-
I literally... Well, I watched
Was
you
it-
play it. I
was
watched you play Saints Row. And I remember, like, me being just, like, annoyed at the time because I wanted to play that SpongeBob game. Like, you remember me just, like, going... Can
Yeah,
we play that? Like, every 5 minutes.
but we were at that age where, like, this is the
yeah.
big boys game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a picture of my dog.
Very, very nice.
Perfect for the podcast.
I love my dog.
Yeah,
Because I'm home alone, so why not?
yeah, demonetized. Yeah, I still write your meme much. Too
Yeah.
bad.
I love memes.
Same. Everyone
So-
knows memes.
So like back to like the Wii. What was your Oh, we always do best, but let's do the worst game you played on the Wii.
Oh, the worst game. I could probably go see out of the games I have and just like.
You're gonna have
okay.
an entire Wii library.
Yeah, my entire library is like right here. Let's see. I have.
Ooh, have you seen the new Spider-Man meme going around?
Which one?
Galaxy.
With
The me and the boys.
yeah.
Just Dance 2.
That's my favorite. Just Dance games.
Yeah, I only have 2. I think that's honestly.
I like the Just Dance games. It just depends on which one because of the music.
Yeah.
Because it depends on like what's your music taste when it turns, because it's mostly just pop music, but
Yeah.
but generally speaking, like pop music just keeps getting worse and worse, so you have
Yeah.
to.
Like the best pop music has ever been was like when we were in elementary school.
Oh my
And
god.
maybe even middle school.
Are we gonna just change the topic to like now
Yeah,
2000s
child
nostalgia?
too. Yeah,
Music
nostalgia.
Yeah, because I remember I had the Michael Jackson Just Dance one.
Do you-
That was really freaking
Do you
good.
remember the Just Dance Star Wars game?
No, no.
I'm Han
I've
Solo.
only seen that
Han
meme.
Solo.
That's Connect though. That was on.
Yeah, that was on Connect, but
I I think I wanted to connect, but I never got it.
My mom bought a Connect to get like fit, and then she never used it. Me and the boy.
But I have a small room, so.
Yeah.
So we're gonna change the topic to. Since we were talking about early stuff, early video games, now we're just gonna talk about early 2000s, literally anything now.
Yo, you remember Total Drama Island?
No, I don't.
That was my shit.
I love that show.
I never was into Cartoon Network. I don't know if I was just not allowed to watch it,
You
or I
watched
just
Ben
didn't.
10 though.
I didn't know. With Ben 10, it was only like if it was like I was scrolling through the channel, and I just watched maybe like 5 minutes of it, and I was like, eh. I was more of a Disney Channel, Nickelodeon guy. You know, SpongeBob.
I
Drake and
remember.
SpongeBob,
phase.
Drake and Josh, Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
I remember.
Some Danny Phantom if it was like at night though. I remember Danny Phantom always being on at night. I don't know why. Danny Phantom was never on during the day. It was always. I also well, it's a meme now, but everyone remembers in like elementary when you go to if you woke up at like 2 a.m. TV song would be George Lopez. George Lopez, and you like low key watch it for like
Oh my god.
watch maybe an episode or two, and then go back to bed.
I love George Lopez. That show was like really good.
Yeah, and it was always that show that was on when you woke up. It was like.
That theme song brings back so many memories.
Oh.
Oh.
My friends know the low rider.
Ooh, do you remember this? Do you remember this chick?
Yes, I do. I still have it downloaded on my phone. So, yeah, so Nick at Night was always when you're a kid, Nick at Night was a scary place. It felt like an entire dimension of just
Yeah, trying
weird shows, no cartoons. It was just like adults.
Yeah.
I remember.
I only remember what was being on Nick at Night if I like accidentally stayed up late or I woke up like really.
Ooh. Do you remember?
I only remember being okay now I. Full House,
Yeah,
Full House, and George
was
Lopez.
definitely one.
That's the only one I remember was Full House.
And then I remember, like, Nick at Night would go on till like 7 a.m.
It would.
And then I would wake up during
Yeah, and then
middle
you know what it cut to? Nick Jr.
school. Yeah. Like
After
Nick
like
Jr.
George Lopez, next thing would be like Blue's Clues or something.
Nick Jr. should have started at like 5 a.m.
What kid is up at 5 a.m. in the morning?
Well, when does like kindergarten and shit
Yeah, I
start?
remember when you're a kid. When I remember, and you stayed home from school, and you're like.
You'd
When
wake
you
up
look through
early.
the TV and it would be like Nick Jr. stuff, I got really agitated. I got really annoyed. I was like, what? Like, regular Nick doesn't come on until 2? I'm like, it's 11 a.m. What am I supposed to do for like 3 hours?
Yeah, that was then.
Like, Disney did the same thing too.
That was before like, depending on what grade you're in, don't play anything copyrighted.
I wanted pizza time. I told you.
Can we make a rule for Isaiah
Yeah.
to not go on his phone during podcasts?
Yeah.
Because he's just gonna go on there like the entire time. Give us your phone.
No, what was I gonna say?
What are you, his teacher now?
Yes.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Okay, but was there always?
Do you remember going
Do
on?
you guys? Because was there always that show, that like Disney Junior, Nick Jr., whatever, that you just low key liked watching, but
I
you didn't
loved
want
watching
anybody to find out about
I
it
loved watching
because
the
you were a little
backyard.
older?
I loved watching the backyardigans.
Yep, the Backyardigans.
I don't think I did.
I mine was like Blue's Clues.
I was that
love
child
Blue- I
who
love
hated like, those kind of shows
Yeah.
because I was like, those.
But
are
there was
for
always that
babies.
one that you just had to sneak, like you would just get a glimpse of.
I watched them once in a while. Like I watched Max and Ruby sometimes.
Oh my god!
Oh, my
everyone-
sister loved
Max
that
and-
show. Do you remember Oswald?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god.
Oswald.
Okay. The first time I came across Oswald was when me, my sisters, and my father were like just in one room randomly, and then it came to this episode where Oswald was singing a sad song, and we were just laughing hysterically.
I mean, I gotta admit, our childhood shows are way better than what these kids got now.
Yeah, obviously.
Holy crap! It's so.
Did you ever go and watch and be like, man, whatever happened to this show? Like your little sibling would watch and you.
Do you remember?
Like,
I don't know why I was made a. I remember when I was a kid, I was forced to watch those Einstein videos.
Oh, the little Einsteins.
No, not little Einsteins. They were like these. I don't know if you guys, because since I'm autistic, but you, I don't know. I think my mom made me watch them because they think if I watched them, I'd get like smart or something.
Oh, Little Einstein?
Not
No,
little
so-
Einstein. I think they were, but they would always. It basically looked like an LSD trip. Like there would always be like some musical or something. It's not Little Einsteins, even though it
Sounds like
it.
I'm talking about that.
But
I'm
it,
not.
but there was no like. It was not like a. It was just like music and stuff, like light shows and stuff. I don't.
No, but
I don't
like,
know. I have to find them.
do
I don't. It had Einstein in the title though.
you remember when you'd wake up or you'd go on demand and they'd have these really old shows, and you'd be like, oh no, or like those Nick shows they play early in, like not before that they used to play Legend of the Hidden Temple. Do you remember those game shows?
Oh, that.
Do you remember Legend of the Hidden
I
Temple?
wasn't really a game show type of.
Me either, but I loved Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I loved Brain Search so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The show was like the best.
the only time I'd watch a game show is if I was at my relative's house, and since they're really old, they'd be watching like Family Feud or The Price is Right.
No, that was that. It was like
And
that.
if I was at my grandparents' house, if it was like in the morning, we'd either be watching Dr. Phil or Judge Judy.
Judge Judy, shit. People's Court.
Yeah, really bird shows always like premiere at 5 a.m.
Yeah. It's Jeopardy!
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy's okay.
Yeah,
It's like an
Jeopardy.
8 p.m. show.
I was never allowed to watch Family Guy or The Simpsons.
Yeah,
I watched it like as much as I could.
I watched Family Guy when I was like maybe in elementary school.
I remember.
So I had a Family Guy T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
I don't remember. Sometimes you don't understand why you were allowed to watch certain things.
Yeah. My father would like always allow me to, and my mother was like, "Oh my god, really?" Because she would like find out and
Yeah.
be like, "Okay, first of all,
Why?
why are you the father?"
So like, yeah. So like, I
Yeah.
don't know, like kids, like I don't know. I don't know if it's just the effect that we are older.
Mhm.
Because that's just everyone's effect when they're older. This like the new stuff just sounds awful.
Do you remember this? Look at the thumbnail. That was the Legends of the Hidden Temple.
No, I don't remember.
Do you remember this guy?
Which one?
The Tiki.
Oh no.
There was always these weird team names too. And they were, like,
I remember
colored.
like just like my like a couple years, like maybe like 2 years ago, like my sister was and I like watched it and I just was so uncomfortable. I just did not like it. But if I watched like an older show, I'd be like hooked on it.
Do you remember Zaboomfoot?
Yes, I do.
Loved that.
Who didn't?
What show?
Zaboomafoo?
Zaboomafoo?
The lemur?
The lemur? Yeah, the Crap Brother.
The Crab
Oh.
Brothers?
Oh, they that was live action, right?
Yeah.
Live action with claymation.
Yeah.
I feel like I do remember
Each
that.
episode would be like about a different animal, and then like you would have gotta remember his. I only remember the lemur's actual name, but not his. I was gonna say Zazu, but that's the Lion King. I only remember his name. His real name was Joven, but like the.
I
lemur's
remember
name-
you told we were talking about it.
His actual lemur name was Joven, but his name on the show. I know it starts with a Z because it's Zaboomafoo. Because his name wasn't Zaboomafoo, it was something else.
No, I'm gonna look it up right now.
But like, remember, each episode was literally the same, but a different animal. Zaboomafoo for now would just come in, describe an animal, and then they would play like a guessing game, like what animal it is. Then the actual animal would come in, like live action, the actual animal. It was crazy. Then it would go to like claymation and stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad claymation though. Was it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was pretty good claymation though.
Do you guys remember Inside Out Boy?
It sounds familiar.
It was a show with a boy was like on a swing, and then he went up, and then he came back down like with all his organs like out.
Nope.
It sounds familiar.
Freaky show.
Yeah, we also had the freaky stuff.
Yeah, it was either called that or Upside Down Boy.
I think remember like Brother Bear.
Upside Down Inside Out Boy.
I know we talked about it, but I remember Brother Bear.
Brother Bear.
Brother Bear was
Do you remember the Ice Age movies? Do they still make those?
yes, they still make the Ice Age movies sadly, even though like the only good one is the first one. But like Brother Bear and Franklin, like I always thought those two were like connected.
Yeah.
Like they took place in the same world. Or something.
Yeah.
But like when you look back, like Brother Bear did not wear any clothes, but all of his parents did.
Yeah.
He just ran around naked. Like, no one said anything about it.
My
Even
mom
like,
always asked me that. It was like, why is
Do you remember Noggin?
Yeah.
The moose and the bird. Like those guys. That was a good memories.
Can you believe there's an entire series of just the Kratts? It goes Kratts Creatures, the Boomafoo, and then Wild Kratts.
What's his name?
It says it's the same. It says it's the same name as the title, but I think they had a nickname for it or something.
Yeah, he had a nickname. He was. No. I'm thinking Zazu, but that's the Lion King.
Cast. Yeah, Zaboomafoo. It just says as Zaboomafoo. I don't remember.
He had a nickname though. He had a short name though. They did not call him Zaboomafoo because
That's a freaking mouthful.
yeah, it's a mouthful. But what's another good show?
Oh, I watched Bear in the Big Blue House when I was little.
Oh yeah,
That
we
was
all
my
watched
favorite.
Bear in the Big Blue House. Bear. And
Ugh.
yeah, that was really good. I remember my grandparents had VHS tapes.
Roly Poly Oly.
Roly Poly.
I had a book about that.
My grandparents still have Roly Poly Oly books, and I'm like, what?
Um,
Like this is like ancient history over here.
yeah.
Did you guys watch those kid shows on the internet that weren't really kid shows? The Mondo cartoons? Little tree friends or whatever?
Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, that.
That's that. No. I watched. I was a kid who watched like Sonic X and stuff.
Oh, that.
I'd wake up and watch the Fox or Jetix and watch the old 2004 TMNT.
Yeah, I remember watching like the '94 Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Show. Like, I liked Spectacular, but when I was a kid, I did not like the art style at all.
Yeah.
It bothered me.
What's
I didn't like Spider-Man's like head shape. It was like too like pointy. And
What was
stuff.
the one that was the 3D one?
The new animated series?
Yeah.
I liked that one.
Didn't I like
That
let
was
you borrow
very
those
ed-
at one point?
But if you like watch it now, it was very edgy.
Yeah, I let you.
Because it
I
was
think,
MTV, yeah.
I think I let you borrow them too.
Yeah.
Great, now we're getting copyrighted.
Hello. Bye.
You didn't tell me about-
No, I'm sleeping over tomorrow.
But the
Square's
Wait, Tuesday-
tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
But Tuesday's Nintendo then?
Yeah, Tuesday's
Okay.
Nintendo.
Oh, that's why. Alright.
Jake, do you want to sleep over?
No!
What? Did you just gonna leave me here?
Yeah.
Let me hell with Isaiah.
No. Be down the street though. But alright, so back to
All right, my mom's gonna pick me up actually.
Okay.
right now.
Yeah, because I don't have a
Alright,
ride.
so we
She gets
should
mad.
What time we got?
Like 30 minutes.
That's not bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So we can just talk about
Cut that
Alright,
part
so
out.
we talked about like Nick and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about Disney Channel.
Do you want me to bring these up?
Yeah.
No, we got it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man.
No. Okay.
So we'll talk about Disney Channel. So we talked about Nick. So what was your favorite Disney Channel shows?
Disney Channel. Wizards of Waverly
I
Place.
loved Wizards of Waverly.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Wizards of Waverly Place, Kim Possible. Sweet Life, Zack and Cody. Both,
Yeah, that
both,
too.
both Sweet Lives.
There
Sweet Life
were,
on deck. Sweet Life on deck.
there were lots of shows I watched. I just can't remember them all.
That's So Raven.
Yeah, that.
I
actually-
didn't like That's So Raven though. I only saw like when I was younger. I only saw like glimpses.
Yeah.
And stuff. I didn't. I
That
think
was
I only
not a
liked
show.
it because of like Corey and stuff.
That was not a show I watched.
Yeah,
Just
I
to
only
watch
remember like Wizards of Waverly Place.
I only watched it if it was like on and I didn't have anything else to do.
Yeah. What's another? Those are like the big ones I can think of.
Yeah.
I did not watch. My sister was into Hannah Montana. I wasn't really into it. Cause I'm a guy, so.
Yeah.
I didn't really find it, and like I don't know when. It's usually like the girls who are so nostalgic over Hannah Montana, and they would be about how it was like so funny.
Oh.
And I would watch like a clip, and wouldn't think it was funny at all. I just feel
Yeah, I watched Hannah Montana a lot because I have 2 sisters, and when
Yeah.
you live with sisters,
it was
and
that
you're
era.
the only brother.
Yeah, and you just since you're I don't know if it's because you're a guy. It didn't. I don't know. You didn't understand the hype.
Yeah.
She's
It
wearing a
was a
wig.
good
She's just
show.
wearing a wig.
People would have realized, like, hey,
Like
you
I'd
look
only
alike.
watch it if I was with like my sister. I wouldn't like. It wouldn't be something I'd watch like by myself or anything.
Yeah, I think I watched it like a couple times on my own.
Yeah, but it's not. But the
It was like a
but
decent,
we all remember the music 'cause that's the only thing.
Yeah.
We wouldn't.
it was a decent show, but not that good.
Yeah. Yeah, I always thought Wizards and Sweet Life was better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and since we're talking about it, do you remember the crossovers? The Disney was doing the crossovers. Nick didn't like doing crossovers. The only Nick crossover I remember is Jimmy and Timmy Power Hour.
Yeah.
But
And that
Disney
was, like,
would do them a
20
lot though. They did the Wizards on deck with like Hannah Montana. Like it was a very stupid name, but it was like literally the Sweet Life.
Didn't the Jonas Brothers do one? Or was
Yeah, the
that-
Jonas Brothers had, because they had Camp Rock, both the Camp Rock movies. I watched the first one recently and I thought it was pretty good, but I didn't like it when I was like younger.
I legit remember one of the things the Jonas Brothers were doing was like,
They had their own Disney Channel show, but it didn't last long. I don't remember.
yeah,
'Cause
it was
just-
like, I remember, like, it was like gonna premiere a day for my birthday, and it was like, oh my god, that's the only reason I remember it, because of my birthday.
and like the Demi Lovato, Son of a Chance.
Yeah.
I only liked it in moderation. I couldn't watch it wouldn't be something I'd binge watch. It would
Yeah, as time went on, I lost interest for
Yeah.
the shows, and the shows declined in quality.
yeah, but Wizards was like the only one that was consistent with the quality.
Yeah.
It ended. Even the movie was.
Yeah, the movie was really good.
Yeah, there's 2 of them actually.
2?
They made another one like 2013, and I haven't seen it.
I don't think half the people in the world have heard of it.
It's like Wizards versus it's like the Wizards return Alex versus Alex, and I remember back in like 2013 because like the show ended like 2012. I remember like 2013 I saw it, and I was like really excited for it, but I just never got around to actually watch it, and it's never on demand so I can watch it. But the
Yeah.
first one was, and I watched it, and it's still pretty good. Like the age doesn't like I remember back in maybe October or something, they had all the old shows for free, and I remember watching Wizards, and it still holds up today.
Yeah.
Despite being almost like 12 years old, it still kind of holds up. Like, it's still got the humor, it's still got like the charm and stuff. Like it didn't. Yeah, it's like that and Sweet Life are like the only ones that like can still hold up today. That kind of have that timeless feel and don't feel like a product of the time.
Yeah.
You could argue Kim Possible was like that too, but there was but with Kim Possible they used like 2000 slang and stuff, so it wasn't really.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I never watched Kim Possible that much.
Yeah, I remember.
There was like
I remember
really
always,
popular shows that I never watched.
I remember that it was the girl show, even though I liked it because it had like more of like boy like action, like what a guy would watch.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand that it was a girls thing, and I remember it was me and some kid we do know that were like very into the show, but everyone else who liked it was like girls and stuff, because like the protagonist was a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that still holds up. I did not like the new movie. I watched it.
The live action.
I did not like
Yeah.
it. It was cringy. I did not like it. Yeah, because I was like, I was hoping that would be good, but I was like, this is new Disney Channel, and the new generation's content is not very good.
Yeah.
So I wasn't,
but
but I appreciated that it brought our our shows to the new generation, what they're trying to do. But even though it's because I saw the trailer for like the new Blue's Clues, and I was actually surprised that it.
Oh yeah, they're remaking it.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that it had the same energy as the old one. So that's why I'm kind of hopeful for that one. It didn't seem like way too nerfed as like the new shows are. Like you like baby down even like the 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
The new shows, they just really baby down everything. But like that one, like Blue's Clues just feels like the old show. So that's why I'm. I don't know, since I'm like 19 now, but hopefully that it's good.
Yeah.
But it's Blue's Clues, so I'm probably not
You
gonna
know
watch
what
it.
the good thing is? Like, I don't know if this will be true, but I think kids today will like view their things like we do, because no matter
it's
what,
just a cycle.
yeah, it's like no matter how bad it is, they'll remember it as like being
Really
this
good.
godly thing sent from like the
Because it was
heavens.
your nostalgic childhood.
Yeah. Like it's the decline of quality is always gonna go down. I don't think.
Yeah, it's
you know
it's
what? I don't think it's gonna go down.
Our parents did the same with us.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go down in quality that much. Like, there's gonna be a limit to how much it can. But
Yeah, our parents did the same stuff with us. They said that our shows were not like theirs, our music was not like theirs. And
yeah,
even though we thought it was awesome.
That's the thing too. Like, generations of people and like kids these days are so stupid. Well, it's like their generations of like adults were like, God, your generation's so stupid, and look what's happening. It's like it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah, because remember, like, the halftime performance was all like mumble rap for the Super Bowl, and I did not like that. But I was talking to my friend. And
I really like the transition part with the asteroid, but that was like
Sweet Victory. But yeah,
the Sweet Victory was good.
They
too.
literally cut Sweet Victory though.
Yeah.
Even though they were like hyping it up, like the Squidward voice actor was like, "This is gonna be awesome," and it was just 5 seconds.
Yeah. At least the NHL did it right. That's why you guys should watch hockey, because they actually did it correctly.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah.
They actually did it.
Too bad.
Even though they had to adjust the hue to like so they didn't get copyrighted.
Yeah. And it's too bad because it wasn't like this huge playoff game as well. It's just like the Dallas Stars were like, "Hey, you know what? We should just do this in the middle of the season."
Yeah.
It was. Oh my God! If it was like the Stanley Cup final.
I did not like the music. I don't. But then, I told my friend, I was like, I didn't really like the Super Bowl half. But she's like, well, that's what the kids like now, so.
Yeah.
But since you're older, you're like, why do they like?
Yeah.
It's just that effect.
Yeah, it's the.
And it's just gonna keep going.
It's gonna just continue that way.
Yeah, that's.
Like, generations will get dumber, but as like time.
But they'll see it as the best thing.
Yeah.
Because that was their nostalgia.
Like, dumb now will be like smart in like 50 years.
Yeah. Because it's just gonna keep getting worse.
Yeah.
Did he leave?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Isaiah left. No one noticed.
Yeah, I thought he was just going to like use the bathroom or something.
I thought he was going to get his shoes.
Yeah. But he genuinely actually.
It was like, I'm out.
Yep.
Peace.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like the possible games we're gonna play.
All right.
On the
Yeah.
channel.
Since two individuals are not here to discuss that, I think and I got nowhere else to be. I don't think.
Yeah. There's a hockey game, but it's a really important hockey game, and if we lose it, we lose the entire thing. So I just want to keep my mind off it.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse than like you or your team losing like a championship.
Yeah, I'm not really a sports.
Yeah, like
I
even
used to be. You remember I used to be.
Yeah,
I used to be
like
baseball.
Yankees.
Yeah,
that was like
but when I just got older, I just really lost my interest in sports.
Yeah.
I just saw it as boring and stuff.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why people wouldn't be interested in baseball. That's it.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
don't
only
know.
major sport. It's hard to understand why people like basketball. Like, I know
I
you
like-
like it. I
I
know you
do.
like it.
But not professionally. I don't.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
professional.
That's the thing.
I mean,
like,
if you got a hoop, I mean, if
Yeah.
you got a driveway and a hoop, I'll play basketball.
yeah. Like, the thing for me for basketball is
I don't like
people
yeah.
fail to realize why I hate basketball. It's not the sport itself. It's because of the
people.
NBA.
Yeah, the NBA.
The NBA
professional.
ruined basketball for me because the Golden State Warriors have been in the finals consecutively since 2015, and even then, LeBron has been in all the finals except for this year since he's been in the finals for 8 straight years. So like, you only need one star player to get to the finals, essentially, and it's not a team sport.
Yeah.
That's like the message. It's not a team sport. All you need is LeBron, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm like the same with like football. But instead of like the professional itself, it's the fans. Of
Oh, yeah.
football. They are
That's the exact like. I'm a Bruins fan for hockey, you know. So actually, not even like that. A Boston sports fan, and people are like, you should know. Like, people always like are mad at us if we
They
complain.
are.
Like, we should have a right to be mad if like something happens to our team. It's like we aren't the referees. It's like it just so happens that
Yeah.
like even though
Even
it isn't
No
true.
matter how many scandals happen, there's always
Yeah,
always gonna
shits
be
are gonna happen. Like, my teams and your teams are going to get screwed up. It's just the refs. Like, it isn't anyone's fault besides the refs.
yeah mistakes happen. I mean,
Like,
but they just go
do
absolutely.
you think the teams would risk?
And it's also that they do so many games even on the holidays. I just don't like having sports things on holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas because
Yeah,
that's supposed to be time you spend with your
Yeah,
family,
like-
not all glued to like a couch and watch them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hockey doesn't do that anymore. There's like a bye week for like some things now.
Yeah, I mean all sports should be like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think it's very rude that because my family members do it, but when they all just instead of like socializing with family and stuff, even when I have my own birthday party, they will not talk to anybody. They will if
What's on at your birthday?
huh?
Like, besides the Stanley Cup Finals or like the NBA Finals,
It would be
unless
like,
it's like a game day.
Yeah, it would be like a game day.
But like, what's the odds of
Maybe
that?
like have a bunch
Like,
of people. The
when
kids
was
would be
your
watching
birthday?
TV.
Like 3 days ago.
Yoink goes the TV remote. They put on the game.
Yeah,
And they wouldn't like talk to anybody. They would just talk to the people who are watching it with them. Like I just don't understand. Like this is
Yeah.
supposed to be a family.
I understand like it being a holiday, but when it's someone's birthday, that's when you should like talk to the person.
Yeah.
Because other than that, it's like I get the holiday because it's like bringing people together,
Yeah. And then I get.
and it brings up
And then,
discussion.
If you wanna, and then it has to be such a debate. Like if you get the cousins, like what we talked about earlier, cousins playing video games.
Yeah.
What if I want to play a video game? You
Yeah.
have to talk to your mom, and then it's gonna be a whole this debate. Like they're the guests of the house. You can't just change the chat. But they did it on us.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's worse on a holiday though because like I don't know.
Yeah, I remember going to my uncle's house. That's what if your dad, like brother, is called, like an uncle. Yeah, I went to my uncle's house for like Christmas.
Well, if
a
even if
lot.
it's your mom's brother, it's still your uncle.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant too. But my dad's brother,
Mhm.
and I went to his house for like Christmas for like the longest
Yeah.
time consecutively, and like,
Mhm.
he was like a person who liked to adopt, and
Yeah, I have a family member that likes to adopt too.
yeah, which is nothing wrong with, but
Yeah, of course.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but
But it's so. But with the thing with that, it's so weird because every year, you have to introduce yourself, and it would be a new stranger
yeah.
that's just showing up to a family event, It would be some random like kid.
I don't know if my uncle and aunts.
But with
still
my
do
family
that.
member, it was always like it wasn't just like they would add one. It would just be like a swap. It
Yeah,
would just be every year just be a new kid.
that's the thing that weirded me out
Yeah, I
because
did
like
not like that.
I remember I used to have this cousin who was there for like a few years, and they were like, you know what, so and so is gonna be like not with us anymore, and I was like, what? How does that work? You guys trade kids? Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
It's weird.
yeah. I always thought that was weird, and I did not. And I'm not very a social person, so I would never like talk to them or anything. I
Yeah.
just would just tell my mom like, "What? Who's that?" And they'd be like, "Oh, that's auntie. You know who's like?" And I was like, "All right, whatever."
Yeah.
Yeah, like even at my graduation party, she brought like 3 kids, but those 3 kids, apparent. I don't want to, since it's like a personal thing. I'm not gonna say specifically what happened because I
Yeah.
don't remember, and I think I remember, but
It's
they
just like
had
one of
something
those
very
things.
traumatized. But they came to like graduation party and they signed like. Then my mom got this like banner and everyone would sign it to like wish me luck or something,
Yeah.
and those kids signed it, even though I never met them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you're supposed to like do everything for like family members you've never met before
Yeah,
or don't
never-
even remember.
I never. I hate meeting new family members.
It's
My graduation party, I had so many people came that I had never met in my life, or only remember or only saw me when I was like born.
Oh my god, I remember for like 11 years old, there was like, it was like a birthday party, and this was like my only birthday party, and there were like a few people, like a few old people I've never met before. I
And
was
then
like,
they would. Oh, and your mom. What would your mom always say? Oh, you remember them when
yeah,
you,
it's like, no, bitch, I don't.
I held you when you were a baby. No, I don't.
It's like, fuck off, I don't remember you. You're not my fucking aunt or whatever.
Do you I don't know if this was like for your case, but for like mine, I have like 3 other like uncles, and they all got married in like the time I was alive. Like literally, my last uncle that got married was like last year. So when I was like younger, I would always meet like the bride's side of the family, since it was all guys.
Yeah.
It was the most awkward thing just meeting them.
Yeah.
And then you'd see them again the next year or something, and you again don't remember them at all. You're just
Yeah, you remember them, but you still don't know who they
Yeah.
are, like exactly.
like who are you people? Yeah.
It's like I hate like having to go to like events, like for people I've never really known. Like even though they're family members, it's like
I mean, I understand family is family, but
Yeah.
you gotta.
it's like
If we're family and we're supposed to be
I
together,
never
you
knew
should
them.
be more active in my life.
yeah. It's
Don't-
like I don't care that you live on the other side of the state from me.
Yeah,
It's
just maybe a simple like we're in a very technological
Yeah.
advanced time right now. You can message me on like any social media. Hey, how are you? I'm so and so. We haven't talked in like years. I was like,
yeah, that
just-
would be a problem with me because like
Yeah.
my social medias like don't show who
Yeah.
I am for good reason. But
Yeah. Yeah, but
like even then, like I have a Facebook.
yeah,
and
that's
I
why I
never
was
used
very
it.
sketchy with my graduation party. I only wanted people I knew, but
Yeah,
my mom
yeah.
was like very hesitant that I had to have all these family members that only saw me when I was like maybe like 3 years old.
Like I get it, the family,
Yeah.
but I don't want you to invite these old people
Yeah, I
who
wanna-
I've only
yeah,
met
that's what-
once at like 5
Yeah.
or 3 apparently.
That's why like if I ever get like married or anything, like I know they're gonna fight it, but I just want people there that like I actually
Yeah.
know. Because I don't want people that who are in my family just crashing in and being like no, like
Yeah. It's like if I ever get married, which I think somehow I might, like the chances are pretty good for me. Like I'm gonna invite my parents,
Mhm.
my siblings,
Yeah.
my cousins, a few of my
yeah, it's
aunts,
just everyone
and my friends, like my close friends.
yeah.
Like 10 friends about. Even though some of them are close, but it's the close friends that are my friends.
Yeah.
I'm only inviting those, so that's like 50 people or whatever.
Yeah, and plus there's like, and having all those extra family members, it's gonna
Yeah,
cost
that's
more.
money. That's money.
It's gonna cost more for
like-
the food, drink.
It's like, if I don't want them, why are you making it a big deal? First of all,
They
I
don't
wouldn't be
talk to
happy.
me.
I wouldn't be happy with them there, and that's
Yeah, they always talk.
That's
They
more
always.
money for you.
It's
to
very
spend.
awkward.
Like you can talk to them or whatever, but I only want 5 minutes max with having to talk to them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I remember my uncle's wedding. Bunch of people. Again, I never met the bride's side of the family, so it was
Yeah.
very, and they're like they're Spanish,
Yeah.
so it was, and we're Italians, so it's kind of
That
a
doesn't
weird
mix.
combination.
That doesn't
Yeah,
mix.
it's a weird combination. So yeah, and that was like
Put
my
that
first
on the
time.
wiki. He's Italian.
Yeah, I'm Italian. Yeah, it's a very, yeah. So, yeah, and then I remember, like, some of the relatives, but they don't talk to me, like.
Yeah.
Because they live very far, maybe like 3 hours away. I've hung out with them and stuff, but they don't talk to me, so, like, but since it wasn't, like, mine, it was my uncle's, so he's probably closer to them, so I get it.
Yeah, it also depends on like the age of them, too. Because like I have a cousin who I only
Yeah, if they're
met
like,
twice.
if they're older, you will probably know them, but if they're like younger, you won't.
Yeah, like I have a cousin who's like my age.
Because with my uncle's wedding, there was like these three there was like this teenage kid who they were implying that I met when we were like little, even though I have no idea who
Yeah.
this kid is. Who's, I think, like, he has like Asperger's or something. Like, I've never
Yeah.
met this kid in my life. And there was these two like younger people, and they said they were, and oh my god, I feel so bad thinking. But because like the next day after the wedding, we had a little my uncle threw a little barbecue for like all the family and stuff, and to like, cause like kind of like an after party. But I heard they had an after party and it got crazy. But they one of these family members make a big deal that they're moving to like a southern state or something, like Tennessee or something, and they were like very emotional about it. And I'm just sitting there like, I never met you. I can't feel that emotion
Yeah.
of like we're moving away. It's gonna be we're moving back to Uncle so and so like hometown, and I'm just sitting there just like I feel bad just like thinking about it, because they were all, because they generally were crying that they were like, it would be harder to like see my family and stuff, even though I have never met them.
Yeah. What
It's
else?
going into rest mode.
Oh, did we save it?
Yeah, I saved it.
Okay, good.
It's rest mode, so it's still on. It's just low power. Yeah, that's just one part that always like. My mom just texted me when I'm coming home. What time we got right now?
It's 8:38 right now.
Yeah, but how much time would we?
Basically an hour.
Alright, I think we can cut it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, guys.
Alright.
I don't know how much we're gonna do this. We'll probably do this every session.
Yeah.
Basically. So.
Just have now Isaiah get up and
Yeah.
leave and use his phone.
Believe me.
Use his phone.
We'll get better at this and
Yeah.
be like more consistent with like talking. But yeah. That's it.
Alright.
I don't know if this is gonna be uploaded before or after the E3 Microsoft Xbox thing.
I'm assuming after, because you don't have to edit much.
Yeah.
For this and the E3, you won't have to edit much.
Yeah.
That
It's
one,
just the
the
ending.
E3 is just literally just copy and paste upload.
Yeah, there's like one thing I have to censor out. in
Yeah.
that.
And then, but here you would have to put like probably a cool picture or something.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do it.
Alright.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.